goddamn button. Press the goddamn button. Last Wednesday at the Tim Hortons on Ice Way in Fort Wayne, where an older woman died shortly after.
Police say the decision to release footage stemmed from, quote, a dangerously false narrative from the initial video clip of the altercation that's been circulating on social media. Wayne 15's Taylor King walks us through the footage from the events of May 13th. Taylor.
The Allen County Coroner's Office previously said it would not disclose details, but a report released today coincides with the FWPD statement officially identifying the woman as 75-year-old Anita Grayson. Fort Wayne Police says they released limited information about the case out of respect for Grayson's family. The footage itself has no audio, but FWPD narrated the events in a press release. We want to warn you, the footage can be disturbing to some viewers.
Around 8:09 a.m. May 13th, Anita Grayson entered the Tim Hortons on Ice Way to address an issue with an order she had received through the drive-thru. Once inside, according to FWPD, she began berating a 17-year-old employee there. A 20-year-old shift lead then stepped between Grayson and the teenage employee and repeatedly tells Grayson to leave. Wayne 15 is slowing down the footage to see the events clearly. The shift lead then placed her hand against Grayson to block her from the other employee. Grayson then shoves the shift lead and then hit the shift lead in the nose. Fort Wayne police then show a screen grab of Grayson hitting the shift lead. The footage continues. The shift lead then reacts and moves towards Grayson while swinging her arms in an attempt to hit her. Grayson then grabs the shift lead's face, and police say leaving scratches and knocking off her glasses. Grayson then grabbed the shift lead by the hair and pulled her to the ground and rolled on top of her. The shift lead can be seen swatting at Grayson's arm as she is being held by her hair. Two Tim Hortons employees moved in and attempted to separate them, but struggled to get the shift lead's hair out of Grayson's hand. An employee was able to separate the shift lead from Grayson. And during the struggle, Fort Wayne police point out Grayson pulled the chunk of hair from the shift lead's head. After the altercation, the employees went back to the counter and Grayson sat at a table and spoke to someone on her phone. Not shown in this footage, police say Grayson then laid down on the floor, and according to FWPD, the shift lead brought her a cup of water and a second employee checked on her. Grayson became unresponsive, and medics tried to save her life, but she was later pronounced dead at a hospital.
Now, Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker declined an interview with us, but sent a statement before the release of this footage saying, in part, quote, "A life was lost and we mourn. I'm hopeful that through this difficult situation, we can come together as a community with a spirit of understanding and respect for one another. Let's surround the family with care while they prepare to lay their loved one to rest." The report from the coroner's office says her cause and manner of death are both still pending, but the autopsy findings noted, quote, "no significant contributory injuries." The situation was described by the coroner.
All right, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Don't come for me and try to say, oh, I'm a coon or I'm an Uncle Tom or none of this, because I don't do none of that. I hate racists with a passion. I hate black on black with a passion. I hate ignorance in general with a passion. You want to know what I think happened here based off of what I've seen? Just giving my own 2 cents. I believe 2 things happened. Either this woman was very rude to the drive-thru employee that was taking her order, or the employee was extremely disrespectful to that woman. Because that's usually what ends up having somebody get out of their car and go confront somebody. Now, personally, it's never that serious to me. I don't give a fuck about that. If you rude to me and you're the employee, I'm going to your manager. I'm not talking to you. I'm not about to even entertain you. Because if you were going to be ignorant to me over the voice box joint, the intercom, you're going to be just as ignorant as soon as I get in here. And it's going to turn to altercation. Y'all know it is. Those are 2 scenarios that I could see happening. But instead of this elderly woman just going to the manager, she went with frustration and anger, confronted the employee. Someone tried to intercede. And if I'm looking at that video right, and they didn't alter anything, she put her hands on them first. And then there was a direct response to it. That's how I saw it. Now, I could be wrong. You can't put your hands on people just because you don't like what they say. Y'all swear y'all adults, but you handle things so childish. That woman should still be alive right now. Now, what I was looking for in this video was a gang of employees jumping on her. That's not what I saw here. What I saw was her confronting them, just like many do when they pissed off. Someone attacked someone, the other person tried to intervene. In reaction, they ended up on the floor. All of this could have been avoided. I'm not crashing out over no fast food, my nigga. I'm not. It's not that serious. But see, I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and I'm like, man, clearly people are just miserable. It's like if you work at a fast food restaurant, you ain't happy. You got to be borderline murderous or something. Because every time I hear something about a fast food joint, somebody done crashed out or something. And my condolences to the family. My deepest condolences to the family. And if this was a situation where the employee and employers attacked her first, I get it. That ain't what I saw. If the employee jumped out the window, and I mean that metaphorically, and was talking over the intercom some mess, there should have been disciplinary actions taken. There should have never been a confrontation between this woman and anyone other than the manager, period. I know it's not really a popular opinion, but that's just how I saw it. I could be wrong. There could be more that we ain't see here, because a lot of it was off camera. That's what I would be interested in knowing. What happened off camera? Because you telling me they gave that woman something to drink and this, that, and the third. But how the hell did she just die from what I just watched? I mean, she's up in age. I just can't see somebody dying off of that alone. I digress. I guess we'll see what happens in future weeks. What do y'all think about this? Was this justified? Was this, or could this have been handled differently? What do y'all think?